Hello friends, today we will discuss about the logic gates. In the previous lecture we have discussed various logic gates. Okay, and logic digital systems are said to be constructed by using the logic gates. So in previous lecture we have discussed the AND logic, in which we have verified the truth table. That AND logic will give you the output when all the inputs are high. Then we have discussed about the OR logic. The OR logic will give you the output when any one input is high or all the inputs are high. Then we have discussed the NOT gate. The NOT gate's output is the complement of the input. Okay, if input is 0, output is 1. Then we have discussed about the NAND logic. NAND logic output is just complement of the AND logic output, in which when any one input is high, or sorry, when any one input is low, okay, its output is high, otherwise its output is low. When all the inputs are high, the output of the NAND logic is low. Then we will discuss about the NOR logic. In NOR logic is the complement of your OR logic gates. The NOR logic will give you the output only when all the inputs are low, otherwise the output is high. And then we have discussed the special gate, that is the XOR gate. Okay, which will give the output only when both inputs are different condition. Now in today's discussion we will discuss about, say, how to just write the ladder logic program for the AND gate. Now for this purpose I will just simulate the circuit and check whether it will give you the same result or not. So for that purpose we will just go for the Logosoft. Okay, so here I am going to use the Siemens PLC, Siemens Logoid PLC, and for that purpose we are going to just write the program by using the Logosoft. Okay, so here my output for this one is what? I want to check the output for AND gate. So in the Logosoft we will derive this one. So this is my input 1. Okay, then I will take second input over here. This is input 2. Okay, and I'm going to take one output coil over here. So this is the output for my, so this is the ladder logic for my AND gate. Now I want to check whether it will give me the output or not. So this is when my input is 0, output first input is 0, second input is 0, my output is 0. Okay, when my first input is 1, okay, second input is 0, my output is 0 over here. Okay, when my first input is 0 and second input is 1, output is 0. But when my both input I1 and I2 are 1, at that time output is 1. You can easily observe over this. The lamp will glow only when all the inputs are 1. So this is my AND logic. Okay, so this is how you can just verify the truth table of your AND logic. In the same manner, now we will discuss about the OR logic. What happened in OR logic? Okay, so in AND logic, the switches are connected in series. Okay, so in series connection, what happened when all the switches are on, then only the output is on. So this AND logic can be used for what purpose? For safety purpose. Now today now second logic that we are going to discuss over is your OR logic. In OR logic, what will happen? In OR logic, what you are going to do? In OR logic, we will connect the switches in parallel. Okay, so when you are going to connect the switches in parallel, that will represent your OR logic. Now here, this is my Logosoft. Now I am going to connect the switches in parallel. This is my first switch. Okay, this is I3. This is my second switch. This one is I4. Okay, so I have connected over here. This is I have connected over here. Now this is my output coil. Okay, so this output coil is connected like this one, and this one is like this one. Now for verifying the OR logic, when the OR logic will give you the output, when any one switch is on, at that time the OR logic will give you the output, otherwise it will not give you the output. Now you can just check over here. Say I will start the simulation for this circuit. I will switch on 3, the output will on. Okay, then I will switch off 3. Okay, I3 switch, so output is off. When I will switch on 4, the output is on, second output is on. Okay, and when both switches are on, then also the output is on. So OR logic will give you the output when any one switch is on, or both switches are on. But if both switches are off, the output is 0. So this is your OR logic over here. Is it clear? So the OR logic will give you the output only when any one input is high. Okay, otherwise the input is 0. Now next we are going to discuss the NOT logic. Now what is the NOT logic? So whatever the input, the output is the complement of your input over there. So that we are going to just check over here. Now implementing this is quite difficult over here. So what you are going to do over here, we will just stop the simulation. I will just go for NOT logic now. So for NOT logic, implementing the NOT logic by using the switch is quite difficult. That means what? When switch is off, the output should be 1. Is it possible physically? So if you want to do it physically, it is quite difficult task to do this. But in software, in PLC, we can easily do this one. Okay, how we are going to use over here? XIO condition, examine if open condition. Okay, or that is called as the NC contact. Now this is the NC contact and this is one your coil. What happen if I am going to just start the simulation over here? Okay, when my switch is off, when my switch is on, the output is 0. Okay, you can check. Switch is on means 1. Okay, output is 0. When switch is off, okay, its value is now 0. When switch is off, output is 1. Okay, so this is your NOT logic. Okay, what is the NOT logic? When input is 1, output is 0, and when input is 0, output is 1. You can say, check over there also. When input is 0, okay, when input is 1, output is 0, and when input is 0, output is 1. So this is your NOT logic. Then we will discuss about the NAND logic. What happened in the case of NAND logic? Say for AND logic we are connected to NO contact in series, but for NAND logic we need to connect the 2 NC contact or XIO contact in parallel. Okay, so now that we are going to check over here. Okay, so here I will stop the simulation. Then I have already connected one over here. So I will just modify the same circuit. This is my input number 2. So this is input number 1. This is input number 2. These are connected like this one. Now what is the truth table for this one? If you are going to check the truth table for this one, what happened? What is the truth table of NAND logic? The truth table of NAND logic is opposite to the truth table of AND logic. When both switches are 1, the output is 0. Okay, now here I will start the simulation. So here my input both I1 I2, okay, these are 1 1, okay, these are 1 1 means these are high. I1 is high, I2 is high, my output is 0. Is it clear? Now I will just change. My I1 is now what? 0. The output Q1 is 1. Okay, now I will change the second state. I2 is 0. The output is 1. And now both I1 and I2 are 0. You can say over here I1 is 0, I2 is 0. The output is 1. Okay, so the NAND gate will give you the output when any one input is 0 or all the inputs are 0. But when all the inputs are 1, logic high, the output is 0 over there. Then we will discuss about the NOR logic. In NOR logic, what happened? We are going to connect the 2 XIO instructions in series. Okay, so here we'll just change this circuit to the NOR logic now. So in NOR logic, I will just delete this one. This is my second contact. Okay, this is I2 and this is my output coil over here. So I1, I2. Now what is the NOR logic? Okay, so NOR logic is opposite to that of your OR logic. In OR logic, when all inputs are 0, output is 0. Otherwise output is 1. And NOR logic is exactly opposite to that of this. Okay, that we are going to discuss over here. So now we will simulate the circuit. Now when I1 is 1, I2 is 1, Q1 is 0. You can say that I1 is 1, I2 is 1, Q1 is 0. Now I1 is 0, I2 is 1, Q1 is 0. Okay, I1 ची व्हॅल्यू आता 0 आहे, I2 ची व्हॅल्यू 1 आहे. पण Q1 ची व्हॅल्यू काय 0 आहे. नाव I1 is 1, I2 is 0. I1 is 1, I2 is 0, Q1 is 0. Now both are 0 0. I1 is 0, I2 is 0, means logic low. Okay, my Q1 is 1. Okay, so the NOR gate will give you the output only when all the inputs are low. Okay, I1 is low as well as I2 is low, then only it will give you the output, otherwise it will not give you the output. This is your NOR gate. Now after that we will discuss about the XOR gate. In XOR gate, if you are going to observe over there, here my input 1 NC XIO condition, this is XIC condition for input 1, this is XIO condition for input 2, and this is XIC condition for input 2. Okay, so we need to use both XIOC and XIO condition for the input. Now in that case, what you are going to do, we will just stop the simulation and just modify our circuit over here. Say here I have placed one contact over here, this contact is I2, here I will place one more contact over here, this is my I1, and again I have placed one contact over here, this is I2. Okay, now we will join these contacts. So when you are going to join like this one, okay, so we will check. As we already discussed, the XIC will give you this XOR gate, exclusive OR gate will give you the output only when all inputs are different. Okay, if the input have same state, now this I1 and I2 have the same state, that is I1 is 0, I2 is 0. Both my I1 is 0 as well as I2 is 0, output is 0. Okay, but when I1 is 1 and I2 is 0, my I1 is 1, I2 is 0, I will get the output. Is it clear? Similarly, when I1 is 0 and I2 is 1, I also get the output. Okay, so when all the inputs have different condition, when one input is 0, second input is 1, that time it will give the output. If all the input have similar states, that is both I1 and I2 are 1 1, the output is 0. Okay, so in the initial stage we have discussed that when all the inputs have same state, that is 0 0, output is 0. When all the inputs have same state, that is logic high, output is 0. But when any inputs, means all the inputs have different state, okay, I1 is 0 and I2 is 1, output is 1. In the same manner, when I1 is 1 and I2 is 0, output is 1. So this is all about your ladder diagram for different logic gates. Okay,